Так, сьогодні опять погняємо Форзу. Не знаю, чи довго, но часик точно. На клуби попроходить. Багато чого інтересного є. Так, дрифт клуб, де він там є. Його пройти. Осталось небагато. Так, і що тут там?
A little bird told me you got a spot at Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Seriously impressive. Hamada-san doesn't just show up with anyone, you know?
Oh yeah, we've worked for it, and grateful we have. I would 100% be buying everyone dinner if I'd have gone day one.
Rule 5. Yes, I know all too well. So, while we're here at Daikoku, why not have one last run out before your big day? The best thing about having full access to Yuji's auto, the parts. You know how many cars I've brought up to drift spec for the club?
Здорово, Дніпро, спасибо.
It's a big number.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Hey, Keiko, tell us what the drift circuit is like.
Most important are the crowds. They come to watch the best. That's why Hamada-san pushes your skill. Because you will inspire someone in that crowd to try for themselves. Keeping drift alive for a new generation.
Здорово, Ганстон. Ти як обично, бля. Я тобі написав, ждав. Тільки стрім запустив, бля. Написав.
I have a feeling you're gonna shine at Shimanoyama. Keep it up.
Що ти дюну скачав? Понял. О. Так якщо що, можемо залетіти. Я там ігрушку тобі скинув, подивись в телеграмі. Можна втроєм залетіти буде колись.
You've only been drifting for a
Така
few
ігрушка
weeks.
специфічна.
Were you born in a Nissan Sylvia? The crowd at Shimanoyama are
Так,
gonna
не
love you
розігрівся ще.
for sure.
Надо було на парковку прям заїхати.
Hey, thanks for drifting with us. Good to get one last run out before the big day.
No need to thank me. That's just
Ну
your
що, як
blood.
тобі ігрушка?
Oh,
Не
I'll
прям
be in the crowd
тема
for- Give
на
it some
стрімі
flair.
таке залетіть.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that for you. Thanks again, Keiko. Sorry, not thank you. Sorry, thanks. Best if I just go.
На Дніпра тепер підговорить. Тільки не знаю, як там тіч до такого ставиться, до такої гри. Так що, якщо що, купляй, да?
Great session. Magic. Next time we drift, it's the real deal. Shimanoyama Drift Circuit.
О, нихуя эта машинка. Нисма? Что обычный? А, обычный. Обычный. О, там занимаешь чи сім'я бачиш, типа того грати. О, и тема. Стоки уже нормально дрифтить, блядь.
Today is a true test of Drift Club Japan. Shimanoyama Drift Circuit in front of a sold-out crowd.
Sold out? Nobody told me that.
It's a good job you have both been in training. Don't sweat it. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's head to the Drift Circuit.
О, ніхера мені яку машину дали.
Thank you,
Я думав, мені якусь херню дадуть. Феррарі, блядь. Не жалко їм. І роз'їбу. Блядь, це їхати просто надо. На сходку, блядь. Блядь, ніколи ця Феррарі не нравилась в дрифті вообще. Лучше б мені Мустанга дали. І Нісанчика.
You got that car under control. It looks fierce.
Сука. Ой, блядь. Пойдет.
Welcome to Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Our club puts in the time out there to show the crowds what we can do on the track. We want to inspire by giving our all together as Drift Club Japan.
Yeah, on behalf of both of us, thanks for this. I promise not to invoke rule number 5.
I was hoping you would. Quite hungry. Now, let's go and put on a show. Your Ferrari has been built to drift, and every part of this circuit has been built to drift on. Use everything you learn and put it into action. All right, everyone. Heads down, eyes on, let's drift. That's it. You mastered this.
Блядь, батяра. Сука. Що ви робите, блядь?
Okay.
Короче, Forza, як обычно, блядь, ботами
I feel like you have more in the tank.
намудрила, блядь.
Focus. Perfect lines, sharp angles, long slide. Let's go. Okay, I see this is serious. Let's step it up a gear.
All right, last push. It's now or never. No, that was too dramatic. I mean, it's now or probably tomorrow.
Да, правильно, бля, юбачина.
I feel like I'm being challenged. Push, Steven. I like it.
Та ёб твою мать.
Amada-san, I don't say this lightly. I mean, I mostly never say anything serious. But thanks for welcoming us to Drift Club Japan. I hope we did well enough.
More than well enough. I'm hoping you stay members for a long time to come.
Oh, you couldn't make us leave even if you tried. Obviously mean that in a good way, because that could sound weird.
I know what you mean. Now, Jordan, I'm fairly certain you broke Drift Club rule number 5.
Jordan is buzzing about Drift Club Japan. It's only the first step though, right? Hey, check your journal for an update.
That was in my top 5. No, top 3 drift events of all time. I'm impressed.
Нормально, Нісанчик залутали. Є 2. Спін. Де він там є? Формула дрифт. Це з 5-ї части, блядь, нічого не придумали нового. Би розокраску поміняли, може. Це культовий. Дальше за клубы есть.
Day trippers and thrill seekers, I have a wonderful excursion for all of us today. We will speed past the tall trees of Kitayama Big Daisugi on our way to an iconic driving location. So last call for checks and questions. Nothing? Great. Let's roll out.
Day trip rules. Try to stick together. You're my team. I want you to see what I see, and I don't want any of you to get lost. What better company to drive along the coast than some classic muscle? Strong, sturdy, powerful? But that's enough about me.
Ука.
Coming up to our first
Лучше
incredible
боты.
view. This expressway bridge reaches right across the bay and under the Santa Pass. A stunning viewpoint for those looking for
А,
epic
да, ще
vista.
ззаді підбий, блядь.
It feels so exhilarating to be above the
Ди,
water.
ди, ди. Що це
Take it
таке,
all
блядь?
in as we are about to enter the tunnel up ahead. As the expressway straightens to the tunnel entrance, we slice left through the hillside, with a series of raised roads and tunnels as we head
Ну-ка,
towards
псих
our
якийсь
next
на боті,
point of
блядь.
interest. The acoustics of these long rounded tunnels capture the reflected sound of anything inside and throw it right back at you, creating a cacophony of sound. If you ever get a new car to try and want to hear it at its
Тепер я
best, this is the place to do it. I encourage you to take photos anytime you want. Fill your camera with shots of cars, lamp.
Точно фотка.
Marks, gorgeous skies. Go wild. As you drive around Japan outside of my day trips, you will see speed traps and huge ramps. These PR stunts are placed here by the Horizon Festival. Why? Festival buzz, of course. So, if you see one, you know what to do. Sharp right corner ahead. Eyes on the road.
Да. Вроде дохуя мощи. Вроде не.
Watch your braking up ahead. Sharp right corner as we follow the forest road. Braver drivers may wish to venture off-road around areas like these to explore for themselves. You'll notice one of our convoy has a real bite. That's a Plymouth Cuda 426 Heavy. The front end's vertical slats were designed to resemble the smile of its namesake, the Barracuda. Underneath the hood, things are even more fearsome. The 426 Hemi engine was nicknamed the Elephant due to its cast
пизду,
iron block
блядь,
making up a part
Барракуда.
of its 843-pound weight.
Неуправляемо.
Okay, team, we need to park up ahead. Bring your car to a full stop. Ah, there's Jordan.
I got a little challenge for you. See that? That's the Challenger. This one has serious acceleration and loves to be thrown around. A perfect partner for a skill drive.
Do whatever you can to chain skills together and notch up a mega skill score before you reach the end. a day trip. This is the bamboo forest. Bamboo is a
Ух ты,
plant.
красиво.
It's very fast at growing. No, I'll leave it to me, the expert.
Блять, не в стену. Фух, не забилась, слава богу. Сильно занесло.
Nice moves. Look a bit like mine.
Блять, дуже довго. Я понял.
You've got more in the tank. Come on.
Прогружайся ты, блядь, быстрее. Зайчик на объем набить.
Wind farm. Maybe we'd have a fact about that. Like it produces X amount of energy every hour, or it's this many meters tall, or I don't know, something like that.
You got any good fishing village facts for us, May?
Oh, I got so many. But you have to be on a day trip to hear them.
Sorry, yeah, forgot this is your actual job. Guess I better book in again.
Пик.
I don't know how you top that. Seriously, maximum skill.
Гудок. Угу, понятно. Так, что там дальше? Фото. Фото не хочеться. Тюнінг це попозже.
Hey, got a very scenic day trip about to start. Fancy joining us? Go on.
Hey, day trippers and thrill seekers. We are nearly ready to head out on one of my favorite excursions. We will be taking in some epic views of the mountains as we travel along one of the most scenic roads, Minami Awa. So, have a last check of your vehicle and let's roll out.
A note up top. Just try your best to stick together. This is a group exercise, remember? No racing off, and enjoy the views. Over to the right, way off in the distance, is Tokyo City. It started off much smaller, in this case, just a fishing village we know as Edo. As trade and infrastructure grew, so did the city boundaries, until what we see today as the sprawling, luminous capital of Japan. Now don't we look good? The cars for this day trip will turn heads wherever you go. Designed for pure performance, these modern supercars are amongst the most desirable drives. Now, I'm sure most of you
Не
have heard of
кается
the
ли мне
Horizon
самую хуёвую
Festival,
машину дали?
but this one is special. I myself have been writing letters, emails, and sending
Ну,
courier
мене десь
pigeons to
наёбують.
whoever on the festival board would listen. Bring Horizon to Japan. Well,
Вони мене
listen,
як стоячого
just
вообще.
look. Competing at Horizon is earned. To enter, you need to qualify for an invitational event.
О, кстати, фотку. Не забыл.
Fast-paced drive
Ой,
from A
блядь.
to B with multiple start
Ну,
points.
ладно.
It can quickly become a real
Не беда.
spectacle. If you make it over the line, then well done. You get a yellow wristband. And with that, access to your first bunch of official Horizon events. Take in the surroundings as we head along this forest road. Housing a thriving ecosystem, this is the perfect place to spot the Honshu Sika deer. Now is a great time to remind you, take photographs, make memories. Take extra care on this road. It's a little more narrow with some tight bends and turns. You can see
Напрямик
why
на
around
дело,
the
як
midnight
дитина.
hour, those looking for a clearer road, free of daily commuters, might say bring a JDM Classic and push a few limits. But that's not what we're doing right now. No matter how many times I drive this road, I get goosebumps. Now, team, just look at that view and feel the thrill of the raised road right now. And there's another reason why I love going over this. That's right, tunnel, cutting right into the landscape, helping the road snake through the steep terrain. One of our group is lucky enough to be driving the Audi R8. If you are not on a day trip and trying to stay with the pack, then this V10 powered supercar could manage a top speed of 205 miles per hour. With its race car DNA, it has the stability and responsiveness to handle any corner you come up against. When I promise epic views, I deliver Mount Fuji. It's an active stratovolcano, last erupting in 1707. Made up of many layers of lava, ash, cinder, Fuji has an unmistakable near-symmetrical silhouette, towering over us at 3,776 meters to the summit.
Сука.
Remember when I told you about Edo? Well, in Japanese history, that also refers to a period of time. That's right, the Edo period. A prosperous time of growth, culture, and stability. Spanning from 1603 to 1868, and this town, Naraijuku, was the wealthiest post town along the Nakasendo Highway, running all the way to Edo, or as we know it today, Tokyo.
All right, mate, good job. So, day trippers, we will see you soon for part 2 shortly. Make your way there now, if you will. And for us three, I think we can swing by a speed zone on the way.
Okay, you know about speed zones. It's a zone you have to speed through. Be brave, be quick. I think the Porsche can do it. Can you?
They can, for sure.
Ай, бля, я понял. Проїбався з поворотом.
Okay, hold your nerve. Foot down.
Hey, thanks, Jordan. I enjoyed that. You know, I quite like your little challenges.
Yeah, why do you think I'm hanging around your day trips like a sore thumb?
That's not how the phrase works, but I get what you're trying to say. We appreciate you, Jordy. One stunning crane stamp for you. Makes me want to explore to find one myself. If you want to add some real gems to your car collection, there's some new barn find rumors to follow. And the beautiful Fuji Unkai house is now available for purchase.
Кіки. Боже.
Hey, I have a city-bound day
блядь.
trip about to leave.
А, тут ще одне, я забув.
Okay, that's some nerve. Even I backed down from one or two corners.
Відже. Да, Форзу ганяю.
Okay, so we're not quite done with our day trip just yet. This one's a bit higher pace, but just as scenic. Taking in some beautiful traditional sights as we pass under the Matsumi Grape Bridge.
Привіт, привіт.
So let's roll out.
Дякую.
Gonna feel a bit faster in this section of the day trip.
Ну, в п'яту просто для шортів робив, а в шосту по-любому треба було залітати. Просто я думав, через місяць зайду в неї тільки. А тут на день народження назбирали якраз на Форзу. Ще якраз.
Japan drastically evolves with the seasons, and each one is such a sight. I have climbed Mount Fuji, by the way, as a part of an expedition. Took 12 long, grueling hours. There's an old Japanese proverb: you are wise to climb Mount Fuji, but a fool to do it twice. I'm taking that on face value. My legs still ache, but the views, oh, you have to do it. Once. This next lineup of cars you should have seen on a racetrack somewhere. But remember, this is a guided tour, not a race. I need time to read you all my nice facts. Tricky corner up ahead. Slow it down.
Та да, я сам в шокі був. Задивився трошки. Дядька там, сенсей залетів підтримочкою. Я в шокі був.
Okay, the reason why you booked on is coming up. The Bandai Azuma Skyline. Bandai Azuma Skyline offers a beautiful drive. It's like a high-speed nature bath and a serious test of your driving skills rolled into one. Now let's not forget to mention, this is one awesome road to drive on. Snaking, turning back on itself, it makes demands from those that push limits. As with many roads in this area, they were built to cut through the expansive forests. Trees are often replanted using techniques that preserve the root systems. So rather than demolish, we simply move. Japan cares for its green spaces. Where transplant is not possible, new growth is the next best option. Turn your attention to the Lotus XE driving with us. A lighter but more aggressive track car from the British manufacturer, thanks to its carbon fiber body panels and aluminum exhaust, weighing in at just over a metric ton. When Lotus say, simplify, then add lightness, you get this race-ready beast. Okay, I'm gonna do you all a favor. Be quiet for a moment. This spot right here is perfect for
Давай,
one
давай.
thing.
Я там вже був.
So for it. We have another view of Fuji to your right. Coming up on the left, you'll be able to see a traditional torii gate. These gates represent a passageway between the earthly realm and the sacred realm of the spirits. These gateways, traditionally made from wood and stone, are each a unique work of art.
Right then, ready to switch things up? End this day trip in a blaze of glory. The correct answer is
Маленький
yes,
порчик.
Geordie. I'll also accept a strong affirmative nod of the head. So, we are looking at hitting a speed zone, and that is...
We all know what a speed zone is, Jordy. Come on, let's go.
А, понятно. Я думал так просто.
You want to look like a blur to a speed zone camera?
Понятно.
You want relentless speed. That's an M's Machine Works Porsche Cayman GT3, built to take tenths off your laps. With the face and engine of a 911, it's been precision engineered to dominate on the time attack circuits. This is a fiercely competitive time attack car, ideal for setting blistering lap times.
Hey, thank you both.
Я сиком
Supporting my
прилипаю.
day trips is, now being serious here, really sweet.
Mate, anytime. I'll keep joining as long as I can add a bit of a twist.
Deal. It's better when you two are here. So if the price to pay is to go fast, that's fine.
Понял, понял.
Hey, hey. Hope you had a blast out there. Saw some cool stuff, right?
That we did, May. Okay, I got some events to smash. I'll see you both later.
Ще один клуб закрили. Туда.
Ow. Okay. That's really showing me how it's done.
Якусь тачку дали. Ковбойську шляпу. Понял, шляпу тобі, блядь. А не машину. Окіо.
Welcome, day trippers and thrill seekers. I'm Mei Hasagawa, and I will be your guide on this very cool, very urban day trip. So, get ready for a guided tour of the sights and lights of Tokyo City. Have your cameras ready, and let's roll out.
Stay together as much as possible.
Дождіть, надо фотку зробити. Раз всі в кадрі. А, демона можна забрати тепер.
Tokyo City is a busy place with a lot of traffic. Other road users may not have the same driving skills as you. I like to put you in cars that turn heads. It doesn't always mean supercar. Sometimes it means, oh, I have not seen one of those in years. It's hard to imagine, but if you were here in 1971, it was a world without the Honda Civic. You would have had to wait a whole year. You would then have to wait until 1974 for Honda to produce its sportier model seen driving with us right now, the Honda Civic RS. Welcome to Shibuya Crossing. Outside of Horizon Festival times, this is one of the busiest pedestrian crossings in the world. With around 3,000 people crossing at peak hours, when the sign says you can go, you have to go. It's not nicknamed the Shibuya Scramble for nothing.
Ой, заслухався, блядь.
To your right, that striking structure
Поки в голові
is, of
переведу,
course,
що вона сказала.
Tokyo Tower, the second tallest man-made structure in Japan, originally purposed as a broadcast tower. Every 5 years, the tower gets a fresh coat of paint, taking a whole year to complete the job, using, get this, 28,000 liters of paint. I mentioned that you never have to go too far to see nature, and Jikugaya Ginko Avenue is one of my favorite examples. Great for car spotting, may I add? This urban area is lined with a corridor of trees, bringing year-round color to the city. And in autumn, it really is such a sight. I want to bring special attention to the day tripper in the Civic RS, one of my absolute best friends coming all the way from the UK with Jordan Chambers, who you'll meet soon. We always had a dream of joining the Horizon Festival together. So I want to shout out to great friends, good times, and fast cars. Okay, everyone. Up ahead, we need to come to a stop and park your cars in a designated area as we head into the next part of this day trip.
I love retro cars more than anyone I know, but you're about to take this Honda Civic Type R for a spin. Well, more than a spin. Hold on to your hat, yeah?
All right, well, don't be too long. See you at the next part of the Tokyo City day trip, okay?
I'm on my way. I'm gonna take a more leisurely route, I think. See you soon.
Okay, May, looking forward to it. We're doing the opposite, by the way, whatever the opposite of leisurely is.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, Jordy. Talk about an upgrade, right? A long way from the first generation you were just driving. But you know, you have to respect your elders. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this beauty, would we?
Okay, day trippers. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Tokyo City day trip. Take a moment to stretch and have a break before we set off again. I'll call you all when we are good to go.
А, це і було змагання? Ось якесь непонятно. Дуже легко. Раз легко, блядь, на тобі пес. Важке, блядь.
All right, everyone.
Ух ти.
Time to hit the road. Now this is the part you have all been waiting for. An iconic place for Japanese car culture, where you never know who will turn up. That's right, team. Daikoku PA. So what are we waiting for? Let's roll out.
Чекай.
Daikoku PA. Now, I'm sure you know what that means, but for all those at the back,
Нормально,
it means
бачком їдемо.
parking area.
На стокі.
Tucked in under the highway, this PA is world famous. I call this convoy nothing but Nissan, for obvious reasons. All shapes and sizes, this is a Nissan parade. much of every car manufacturer if you wait long enough at Daikoku. Of course, you can always guarantee a JDM showing, but
Блядь.
US and Euro imports will sometimes roll in and get the cameras snapping.
Oh, that's true. I took my car there last week and ended up staying for 3 hours talking to this one group of people. I do like talking, you know. And car people want to be around car people.
Боти, що ви
And
робите?
Daikoku is full of them. I have to mention the Nissan Silvia with us right now. Nissan's S chassis has always been a go-to drifting platform, as well as a car that is just a joy to drive. But you know me, if I can slide a car around a corner, I probably will.
Okay, we're getting close. Daikoku PA is just up ahead. Make sure you roll in with style.
I have the pleasure to introduce Jordan Chambers. You may know him from his drifting exploits and Horizon legend, Nakamoto Midori-san.
Thank you, May.
Hello, everyone. So happy to meet you all. May, please, it would be an honor to race. In fact, I insist Daikoku can wait for now.
I normally say stick together, but scratch that. This is a race. You're not sightseeing, are you, Jordy?
No, no, I'm locked in.
I'll leave you to focus then.
Right,
Okay then.
May.
Maybe you both need quiet time?
Yeah, good idea. Quiet time. For now.
Чи вложився?
Now that was a race.
Yeah, it absolutely was exactly that, May.
Agreed. Hope we can do it again soon. See you around.
How do you do
Закрыл.
it? We are not slow, but you make us look it.
Так, що там дальше? ще ось є. Привіт, Вадим. Добрий. Та так, проходжу потроху. Сижу, кайфую.
Listen up, day
До
trippers
рульки.
and thrill seekers. I've got a special day trip planned in some very special cars just for today. We will be heading out soon, taking in the
Панка,
lush
бачу, там
forests,
дурка в рандомі,
glistening
лучше
lakes,
туди поки не
and the area
заходить.
of magnificent shrines. And of course, there
Підожду
may be a
дня
nice
два,
surprise
наверно.
lined up, if my good friend Jordan manages to keep his word. So, let's get ready to roll out.
Фотку, фотку. Есть таке.
All right, boring rules time. Please stay
Ух,
together.
ебать.
I'd like you to
Жуть
see what I see,
медленно.
and I don't want to lose anyone. I've planned this route meticulously. This is Shirakawa-go, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its
Ще з цим
traditional
режимом, там
retro-style
вообще така
farmhouses
дурка, блядь.
with hand-thatched
Я не
roofs
знаю.
using passed down
Последні
through the
скільки днів
generations
грав, там
techniques.
30% побед,
Set in
блядь.
this lush, verdant valley, it's as
Не-не-не.
if stepping into the
Я
past.
решил, поки не
As
надо.
we enjoy the day trip, I want you to feel strong. So that's why I selected this convoy of 4x4
Бачу, не тільки у
vehicles.
мене така фігня, так що лучше підождать, поки закончиться той режим. Рандом трошки стабілізується, хоч чуть-чуть.
Amongst our car selection today is the Mitsubishi Montero. Or if you're from the UK, well, funnily enough, it's called the Mitsubishi Shogun. Maybe a more apt term for driving around the prefectures of
Ні,
Japan,
ну
but
режим то сам по
whatever you
собі
call it,
непоганий.
this
Просто
SUV
награди
has
за
stood the
нього
test
там.
of time.
Нема смисла взагалі
This
ніякого
day
раді
trip
нього
is all
упарюватися.
about the more serene,
Аби там бонов нормально
clean,
насипали і
slower
все
paced
фігня.
Japan.
Тоді
We
да.
have one of the world's fastest cities.
Раді
And with the
осколка
arrival
отих,
of the
блядь.
Horizon Festival, it's faster than ever. Take in your
Ну,
surroundings.
це ж
Enjoy
я.
being far away from the fast pace of city life.
Хоча б там
If
по
you
100
take one
тисяч
thing from
вивозить
this
за
day
бой
trip,
було б
it's
нормально.
to appreciate stillness.
Закатку вже було б непогано.
We have a very special guest with us
Та
today.
ні.
Takahiro-san from Opus FM. Someone who does
Просто
not need to be
срібло.
told to move at a slower pace. His main mode of transportation is usually a bicycle. But he wanted to try out some day trip driving action.
Покабун дуже
and
жирно.
handling it like a pro.
Я б там би сутками сидів би, блядь, не вилазив з того режиму. А так, сенсу немає. Ми тоді, я сам прийшов до важкого, потім з Дніпром пройшли важке і от на тому і закончив. Більш туди й не
Watch this
заходив.
sharp right coming up. As you turn in, off to your left, you have a stunning view of the mountain range, perfectly reflected off the lake's surface. Take that sight in,
Але щоб
everybody.
гром був, на громі там нормальна тема.
Japan has
На
many
Кілані
ancient
прикольно, но
shrines.
вона
Be sure
дуже
to learn
медленна.
about the customs and rules
Би
before
трошки
you
більше
visit.
скорості.
These are places of spirituality, of peace, quiet, and contemplation. Every shrine has its own history. At some, you can pick up a charm that provides protection or brings good fortune in different areas of life.
Ні, Тортал
such as
ні,
health,
мені взагалі не
success,
подобається.
prosperity. A good friend of mine has been renewing them every year.
Дуже
I have them for
медленний.
safety on the road, and it
Хіба
seems
що
to
з
work.
обілкою ти на скорості можна щось.
Okay, so last corner coming up. And heading onto the bridge where...
Просто ще броня у нього є
let me
туди.
see.
І ДПМ нормальний.
He's here.
Як нормальний. Для 8 уровня там ніхуя собі.
May, I lay down a challenge. A race.
Давай.
Simple race. No twists.
Гарного дня чи
or
вечора.
gotchas.
All right, I'm in.
Взагалі тільки
Just so you know.
проснувся.
Kind of a pro on these roads now, so try to keep up.
Ладно.
Now, I know, May says stick together,
О,
stay
машинку дали.
close by, and other catchphrases, but this is a race, so ignore all that.
Так, сразу размотать не надо было. Блять, машинка, тікай.
When are you gonna drop the hammer, Jordy? I thought you would be long gone.
I'm biding my time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. In a totally chill, friends race way, of course.
Finish line is close. Winner gets a free day trip pass.
Сука. 2 минути. Так, кладусь. Нормально.
Thank you, everyone, for being such great day trippers. You've been wonderful guests and racers.
No problem, May. And anytime.
Have a safe journey home, all, and I'll see you on another nice and chill day trip.
Один закрив.
Seems like you got on well with that Hellcat. Looking fast, my friend.
Щось дали. І ніхуя. О, ну це ж за фотки получив, я понял. О, і доджі дали. Шикарно. Так. Ота.
How's the shot, Larry? Get what you want?
This 959 is incredible, iconic, but something is not quite right. Oh hey, I'm Larry Chen. Thanks for showing up. I gotta shoot this Porsche and get it back to the owner. But this location, the light, it's not doing me any favors.
Okay, well, why not do a little recce around the area? Something might catch your eye. And I'll let you know if I find anything by searching beauty spots near me online.
Sounds sort of like a plan. Hey, do you mind if I catch a ride? I'll let you know how you can help me along the way. I got a list of cars to shoot for a feature, starting with this awesome Porsche 959. The rally car with supercar DNA, that iconic silhouette. It's the perfect place to start, but we need to do it justice. So we got cars, Keiko is handling the locations, and you, I need a solid, reliable driver, and I know from May you have a photographer's eye. Hate to sound like a broken record, but the light, I'm feeling we need way more effort. Back in the day, car magazines were the only place to see the latest builds without being there. In Japan, with its history of car culture, these magazines reign supreme. They have prestige. None more than Moto Auto Magazine. Their magazines can define car culture. Every edition is pored over, every photograph adored. Getting the cover on Moto Auto, there's no bigger prize. When the editor called me for a feature, I dropped everything and I grabbed my camera bag. I'm totally in over my head, and I need to deliver. So welcome to the team. Keiko, how's the search going?
Well, I got sidetracked looking at cats, but then remembered the perfect spot. Head back and I'll take you there.
Perfect? Well, I'll hold you to that. See you soon.
I don't think we have time to stand
Ніхуя
and talk.
себе.
So, shall we?
Hustle? Music to my ears.
Follow me.
Keiko, this perfect spot?
So being someone
Надо фоточку сделать. Фотку надо ще цього пляжу зробити. Понял.
that loves a like, my most liked photo.
Блять. Не це, походу.
Was at this beach, just a short way from here.
Ми зараз тільки туди їдемо.
Sea, sand, and cars all in
Понял.
frame.
Sounds great. I'm in.
блядь.
Lead the way.
Одна подруга. Трошки сліжем.
That ended up just right. Sometimes you have to try something else.
Good enough for Moto Auto?
More than good enough. This is a great start, team. I'll get this sent off and see you for the next one.
That's the winner. The light was perfect. Job well done.
І що здали? Да. Сейчас на минутку їду. Пару гоночек и можно закрывать, в принципе, стрим. Попробувати Дюну пограти. Може воно щось буде цікаве.
I was at a car meet chatting with the owner of this Mugen tuned 1984 Mark I Honda CRX. This is a legendary Japanese car. They jumped at the chance to get their pride and joy featured in Moto Auto, but I need it back at Daikoku ASAP.
Perfect. We could get our shot, then check out the other cars.
Oh, for sure. I'll take a couple hundred photos easy. So, the plan. There's a bridge near Daikoku. We blast onto it and get a shot of the car moving at speed.
Simple. Effective.
Right? So let's head out.
This shot almost takes itself. You can't go wrong.
Фотку.
Exactly. This Mugen CRX is super rare, capturing the iconic body kit with those cool retro wheels. It will be a hit with Moto Auto and an awesome tribute for the owner. You know why car meets are so cool? You can show off your car if you have one. If you don't, take a camera. Everyone loves taking pictures of cars.
Call me out of touch, but I only have a film camera. I love it though. Something about film that hits different.
You're not wrong. I love to shoot on film. It's so satisfying to fill a whole roll with nothing but bangers. That's a challenge.
And what better place than a car meet to get those keepers? Snapping away, talking cars and cameras.
Take whatever you have. Phone, film, digital, disposable, all different mediums. The next big photographer is out there at a parking area right now, starter camera in hand.
А, блядь, притормози. Гондольер, блядь.
Okay, Daikoku is just up ahead. Okay, we want to match our speed, and you can try slowing your shutter down to show more movement, while still controlling the shot.
So, foot to the floor.
Yeah, floor it.
The bridge is close. Gotta hit 90 in the zone I've marked on the map.
All right, get the CRX up to speed.
Есть.
Team, that was a job well done. I'll get this shot over to the editor.
I'm working on our next location. Give me a bit of time and I'll have something special.
No doubt. See you both soon.
Great work. Can't wait to see the final edit.
Moto Auto are loving the content, but I want to take it up another level. A car naturally wants to be planted to the ground unless it's a 1969 Dodge Charger RT. A car I'm sure we've all seen flying through the air, right?
Once or twice. Though, I'm seeing some pretty heavy rain clouds. Hold off?
No, we use it to our advantage. Added drama. Keiko, you still have those stunt ramps?
I never leave home without them.
Okay, great. Then we have a plan. I'm gonna need you to be brave for this one. A moody sky and some rain can change an image significantly. Sometimes, though, it's the right vibe.
I hope your camera is waterproof.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. Sorry, bad joke. Here's the thing, the car will be in the air for 1-2 seconds max. So if I'm setting up a shot like this, I'd go for a burst mode on the camera, firing off 20 shots before it even hits the ground. What people often don't know is there is a real cult following for American muscle in the car scene over here. They make a real statement on Japanese roads.
Maybe it'll make the cover.
Maybe. Let me think it over. The cover shot is the main event, so it needs to be perfect. For this shot, we want to get that car launched into the air as high and as far as possible. We are selling drama and maybe a little danger. Don't worry, there's no real danger. Is there, Keiko?
No, none at all. Set these ramps up and tested them myself. And look, I'm mostly fine.
Okay, get airborne. We want to snap at the very peak of the jump.
Да.
Honestly, not an easy one to pull off, and I know I was asking a lot from both of you.
What? You realize how fun that was, right?
All right, well, the bar has been set. Let's see what else we can come up with. Catch you soon.
Задачи, конечно, да. О, Mazda.
That's what we want. Get the perfect capture and get back with time to spare. Moto Auto was blown away by our last shot, but now we're gonna go back down to earth for this one. And you know what really pops on film?
I got it. Drifting.
Exactly, and I have the perfect drift machine for the job. This Mazda RX-7. And just check out that awesome Mazda Speed Aero kit. Keiko, we have a drift car. You got a location for us?
Of course, I have the perfect spot. But, this car needs to be back 10 minutes ago. The owner is asking.
All right, let's be speedy and get the shot. Keiko, I need you to buy us some time. We'll go as fast as we can. This shot is about capturing the detail through the tire smoke and dust. Try to find those pop-up headlights or the unmistakable rear taillights in your frame. Focusing on parts that just scream RX-7 will make the edit shine.
Okay, I told the owner we're just wrapping up. Which is not strictly not true.
All right, Keiko, good job. One thing about the dust, it likes to get in the camera, and there's nothing worse than sensor dust. That's why I tape up my camera body and lenses.
Ah, I was gonna ask, but it makes sense.
You have to look after your kit. If you take care of it, it'll last a lifetime. It would be so rare to see a fully modded RX-7 like this outside of Japan. It's the type of car that needs to be seen, and we're gonna make that happen.
Ох, еба. Что тут сказать?
This shot will look incredible in the magazine. So let's get the gnarliest drift you can pull off. And what's gonna make this pop?
Lots of dust, lots of smoke. Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
A drift shot is always going to go down well with Moto Auto. I'm thinking about that cover shot right now. I can imagine it. The smoke. Swirling around the logo. Perfect.
Larry, I like your thinking. But I might be able to get my hands on a really special cover car.
Sounds intriguing.
I like your style. May was right. You have the eye for sure.
See? The perfect team.
You said it. Well, I'll get the edit sent to Moto Auto and the RX-7 back to the owner.
Нифига себе.
Keiko, do you have the location?
Well, I'm working on something pretty big. Dream shot, but there's some roadblocks. In the meantime, I got us access to Shirakawa-go. But we need to respect the area. No disruption.
Got it. That's perfect. We can contrast the modern design of the Ferrari FXXK Evo against that beautiful traditional Japanese setting. I take it we won't have long?
Bingo. Basically, no time at all.
Okay, drive and talk. Let's go. Our next setup is a pure beauty shot. The challenge is to frame up the car and surrounding area. You'll have to consider your composition more than ever. This car has been engineered to tear up a circuit with power and precision aerodynamics. making for a truly dynamic car to shoot, whatever angle you choose. I am intrigued though. This dream shot you're planning.
Ну це
wanted
нормально,
it to be
така
a
Феррарі.
surprise. I know you want to get a shot at Shibuya Crossing. Minus the traffic.
Keiko, you serious?
Deadly serious. I make dreams come true. I'm a dream weaver. Unfortunately, those dreams often turn into paperwork nightmares. But I think I can make it happen.
If you did, that would not only be my all-time dream shot and near impossible to get, but I'm thinking that's the cover.
Here we are.
Блять,
Beautiful,
надо
isn't
було
it?
ж в кінці врубатися.
Incredible, Keiko. Bring the car to a stop and frame it up. Team, this feature is so close to being wrapped. Only the cover shot to go.
Looks like I got some calls to make. Larry, I'm making this happen. We are making this happen.
Fingers crossed. Let me know. I'll be ready at a moment's notice.
With shots like that, this feature will be a hit.
Moto Auto saw the selects. They were very happy. Quality work. We have one last shot to wrap this job up.
Hey. Mush mush.
Shooting a car in a busy location is an awesome challenge. But this 2025 GR-GT prototype takes it to another level. Not many people have ever seen one of these in a controlled environment, let alone out on the streets. If that wasn't enough, our location is Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest places on Earth, so Keiko is pulling some strings.
Hi. Hi. ありがとうございます。じゃあね。Strings pulled. We have to go now. When we get to the location, we won't have long.
All right, Keiko, way to go. We have to hustle.
Okay, team. When we're nearby, I'll give them the word, and they'll stop the traffic flow. Temporarily.
Gotcha, so we'll need to take this without stopping. Hold it steady through the crossing and get the shot in motion.
Try and capture that sense of speed. An empty Shibuya, Larry. Even I'm surprised I managed to pull this off.
Absolutely. This is a dream photograph. The GR-GT at a shutdown Shibuya. We have one shot to get it right.
Я за цю машину взагалі нічого не знаю.
So everyone clear? We got this.
We got this.
Да. Понятно.
All right, go team. Okay, I've checked the kit. We got one shot, no stopping. It's a single camera, single lens scenario. I'll go ahead and shoot from the crane.
place. We have a small window before they open it up again.
Listen, one of the coolest features of this GRGT is the full-width rear brake light. I dab the brakes and get it in the shot.
The ramp? The drifting? The GRGT prototype? Keiko, you worked up some real magic there. I'm actually shocked we did that.
It was a lot of phone calls, but just one camera click made it all worth it. And that was not me.
Hey, that's a team. We all got that cover, and Moto Auto will be flying off the shelves.
I'd ask for a copy, but I want to walk into a store and buy it myself.
Yeah, I get that. There's nothing like seeing your work on the newsstand. Be proud. That issue will be a collector's item one day. Count on it.
Ще одне закрили. Ну, досягнення.
A little representation of the amazing shrines here with the purple stamp. Good job. Here are some more barn find rumors. With the amount you're picking up, you might need somewhere spacious. Luckily for you, this warehouse by Tokyo City Docks is up for sale.
Лишь 900 тысяч. Снимаем. Ну, тоже на следующий раз.
I guess working with Larry Chen wasn't on your bingo card for your time in Japan. You did a great job. So, go check your journal.
I thought this would be a dream shot, but it's even better than I imagined.
Так, що тут нам надавали? Honda. Ще й Civic дали. Шикарно. Круточки, круточки. Угу. Понял. Двести 50. Там. Ну, последний. Эх, блядь. Ну, ладно. Так, что тут? Ничего.
You'll enjoy this one. It's a real sought-after collector's car, especially with that iconic double wing.
А, вже зробили.
Welcome back,
Прикольно.
eggs.
Ух ты, нифига себе, Егор.
It's all yours. Take it for a spin.
Оце тема. А, його ще не... А, відкрили все.
Yuji insists this one gets some time on the road.
О,
So? Give it a spin.
шик.
Yuji's a magician, right? Enjoy it.
Пойдет. Це ще не знайшов. Угу. Так, є в мене якісь гаражі, які я ще не відкрив. Ага, це ще не забрав. Сейчас забрать.
Hey, could you do me a favor and film this find? It'd really mean a lot. Wow. The nostalgia is
Нихуя
really
себе.
hitting me right now. This is my dad's 62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He poured so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car, May. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything is high quality, down to all the details of a classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the 80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They'd curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing their latest upgrades.
I assume he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it's sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, May.
Thanks, UG. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him.
Йой такий.
The car's
Їбала ця мишка,
back at
блядь.
UG's now. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic. The three of us might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205
таке?
T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a
Peugeot.
find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush.
Нормально.
So it'll be a little while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call.
Ще одну забрав.
Ready for the big reveal? Get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did. Would you look at that?
Оу.
The Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Wow, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Okay, we've got the car at Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
Так, дальше. Тут еще одна. Да. О, какая музычка.
So, we have a possible 90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Want to get some footage of this? Wow! Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine!
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner, untouchable up until '99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
This will need some garage time, but we got it.
Так, есть. Нашли. Там есть. Тоже есть. Я вечером пошукаю. Ночью. Да, все, в принципе, можно и заканчивать. Даже хотел сегодня заработать. О, машинка продается на договор. А, 100 тысяч. Ниху, конечно. Накуплять колись. Нихуя себе. И резкий, блядь. Ну що, в принципі, на цьому можна закінчити. Всім спасибо, хто дивився. Всім ба-ба.